Sup everyone, this is Draco Evolve back yet again with some latest Manchester United transfer news and speculation and general transfer news. We got a lot to go through. We got the latest development on Romelu Lukaku. We've got apparently some news around Idrissa Gueye, who recently moved to Paris Saint-Germain. We got some update around Rakitic. We've got details around Paulo Dybala. We have also got some Fred news about Fred, our player Fred, and we got some Pepe news. So a lot to discuss today. It's gonna be a slightly longer video than normal. It is going to be premiering, so it's my first ever premiere. So let's see how we start. You know, you can't knock it until you tried it, right? You know, that's how it works. But before we get started, as always and as ever, I always start these videos off with a comment that I discuss based on my previous upload. So my yesterday's upload was mainly around one of the subjects I talked about is Christian Eriksen's potential transfer to Manchester United according to reports. And the comment comes from Football Fan Fever. As always, thank you so much, buddy, for the comment. Do go and check his channel out. The name is there, Football Fan Fever. He says, I'm not a fan of Eriksen, just scores good goals, that's it. Totally disagree with you, buddy. He is, as I stated in the video, one of the best midfielders in the world in his position. He is 27, he's a playmaker. And for playmakers, they don't normally tend to hit their peak around late on, isn't it? Around 28, 29, that's when they're really at their peak, if you say so. And in rare cases, in not so rare cases in terms of playmaker position, you go up to 30, 31 and they can still play at the top level. Christian Eriksen, as I said, will walk into any Europe's top team, right? He'll definitely walk into United's team. He'll definitely walk into Liverpool's midfield. He'll definitely walk into Chelsea. He'll definitely walk into Man City. Maybe Man City is a question mark because David Silva and what's this guy, De Bruyne, are doing such a marvelous job. But David Silva is aging now, so he'll definitely walk into that. You know, definitely walk into Barcelona's midfield. Definitely walk into Real Madrid's midfield. Definitely will walk into Bayern Munich's midfield. Look at the team, and you guys tell me which team he will not walk into. It's as simple as that. He is that type of player. He is a work dog. He got great vision, great passing range. He's consistent, and he is a winner. Although he hasn't won anything with Spurs, let's face it, but he is a fantastic player. He's got great ability on the ball, and he can pick a pass out of a needle in a haystack. It's as simple as that. Him coming to us, if it happens, according to reports, will vastly improve our midfield option. He is a step above Bruno Fernandes. It's as simple as that. Him coming to us will be fantastic in the sense that he's experienced in the Premier League as well, so he knows what the league is about. He will definitely improve us culturally, tactically. You know, he will bed right in. So there you go. I don't agree with he just scores goals and that's it. He does a lot more than that, and he is a reason why Spurs, one of the main reasons why Spurs has been outperforming very well. Especially considering the fact that last season they didn't even spend anything. They went to the Champions League final. They finished third in the league. What more can you ask for? Yes, if they won something, then yeah, that's more can you ask for. But given their circumstances, he was one of the outstanding players of last season for Spurs. So there you go. But anyway, thank you so much for the comment. And the first bit of news just in about an hour ago. And it is a transfer update, an official transfer update about Romelu Lukaku to a potential move to Inter Milan. So apparently, Romelu Lukaku has left United's pre-season tour of Asia on Friday morning. So this morning he's left the tour. So apparently this is the article, what it reads. Romelu Lukaku is expected in Belgium on Friday for talks with his agent as Inter Milan close on a deal with Manchester United. The 26-year-old striker came back from United's tour at 7:30 a.m. on Friday, pretty early, and headed straight across Manchester Airport to catch another flight. Oh, another flight. The £80 million rated Belgium has not figured on the tour, remaining on the sidelines with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer citing a minor injury. So obviously, let's get this out of the way. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is obviously going to say he's got an injury. That's the reason why he's not playing him. He's not going to really go around saying, you know, we're going to sell him. That's why he's not playing him. But this reiterates the fact that he has landed. He left the tour, landed in Manchester at 7:30 a.m. before catching another flight. and therefore confirming pretty much that he is definitely going to be moving very, very soon. I know it's a Friday. I don't think anything much happens in the transfer front on a Saturday or the Sunday, although we did announce Wan-Bissaka on a Saturday. But it is a given, which is kind of, in my opinion, a saying where, yes, we have rejected a few bids from Inter Milan, but I think there has to be a bid that we accepted now, given that Lukaku has left us and joined up with his agent. Now, whether he's going with his agent to discuss and negotiate the deal itself, like contractual issues on his part, or he is going for a medical. It's either one of the two or both. It's as simple as that. Which means we have rejected bids of £54 million, etc., etc., which because we value him close to £60-70 million. I don't believe that at all. This is rubbish news. He's not worth that much. But if Ed Woodward has pushed, and clearly he's been successful so far pushing it, although he's delayed a lot of the other deals, to get that much out of him is good news, which means that getting that much out of him, we have crashed. There has to be someone coming in. But this is Lukaku's transfer update, latest transfer update. Today it's happened in the morning, and you know what? One thing I will praise Lukaku for, and I'll mention it once the transfer is confirmed, is his professionalism, in a sense that he didn't kick up a fuss like certain players do. We've seen that with Neymar. Pogba didn't fuss, but he did come out and say in the public that he wants to leave, and he just carried on. We've seen pictures of him training alone, and he's just been professional. So, you know, in that sense, it's big respect for him. I think if he goes to Italian league, with all due respect, he's going to score a lot of goals. As I said before, he's going to get more time on the ball in the Italian league, whereas the Premiership is more on your face. You barely get a couple of seconds to as soon as you get the ball before being hounded by the defenders in terms of striking position. In Italy, there will be a bit more space. The quality is not as top-notch. Again, I say it with all due respect, top-notch as in the Premier League. In terms of the overall league, I mean, Juventus will come in. If they do come in play in the Premier League, they will be challenging for the title. That's how good they are. But the rest of them is so-so. Obviously, Antonio Conte has said it publicly that he's one of the players that he admires a lot. Lukaku has come out and said that Antonio Conte is one of the best managers in the world, and it bodes well. It's just a matter of us thrashing out a deal, you know, a fee that Ed Woodward, not United, Ed Woodward will accept. And that for me is a bit of a frustration, in the sense that clearly we're doing one deal at a time. I don't know who's going to come in. Even if someone comes in, we've got 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks till the new season starts. Well, 2 weeks, isn't it? Exactly 2 weeks almost. And less than 2 weeks before the window closes. So can we make a few deals before that? I don't know. And I can see along the forums and Twitter, there is and even the YouTube comments, there is a lot of concern amongst a lot of United fans that we are too slow in the market, and therefore we might not even make the deals that we really want. We might even make a couple of deals at tops, as opposed to maybe making 3 deals minimum, excluding the sales. So we definitely need a centre back, we definitely need a centre midfielder, and a right winger, to be honest. Are you going to expect Daniel James to come in and play right wing for what, 40-50 games, whatever amount of games? No, he's young, so we don't generally have it. Jesse Lingard had a poor tour. Martial, aside from the last game, had a poor tour. So we are very light. It's as simple as that. We are very light in the striking position, and Lukaku going will make us even lighter. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you guys feel that Lukaku was professional? Do you rate him in that sense that he was professional, he didn't kick up a fuss? Let me know in the comments below. Next up, it is apparently Idrissa Gueye. Manchester United were reportedly interested in him and attempted a hijack on the last minute to take him away from PSG. He moved for £28 million, and that's the news, really. Now, Idrissa Gueye had the highest tackling win ratio in the whole of Europe, so he's very experienced. So why did we wait in the last minute to hijack the deal? Why? £28 million is very good price in today's market. Yes, he is an elder player, but he will definitely improve our midfield. He's definitely a ball winner. He's definitely an upgrade from Matic, isn't it? So why did we wait in the last minute to make a deal or express an interest when PSG's pretty much got him? In the report it says he did think about it at one point, but the final nail was the fact that PSG was in the Champions League. Fair play to him. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You know, do you feel that we have missed out on an opportunity? We should have been in early. We wasn't in early. Why was that? And for £28 million to get a midfielder who's had the best tackling ratio in the whole of Europe, definitely a miss. It's simple as that. And he is Premiership proven, isn't it? He plays for Everton. He knows the league. Match, isn't it? He'll definitely be an upgrade to Matic. And I don't expect Matic to play 40-50 games a season. Even if he does, his performances ain't going to show it. Having someone like him and rotating around, fair play. So this is one of the news. Another news coming in is Ivan Rakitic. So apparently Ivan Rakic's days at Barcelona are numbered according to certain sources, because he is yet to agree a new deal with them. Spanish publication AS reported that he is set to be used less and less as he edges closer to the exit, with Manchester United and PSG among the clubs monitoring his situation. Barcelona boss Valverde bought in Frankie de Jong from Ajax this summer, also wants to use Sergi Roberto further up the pitch, reduce the number of chances Rakitic is likely to play if he stays. So obviously Rakitic is getting is aging a bit. They got Arthur in the midfield. They plan to use Sergi Roberto and obviously Frankie de Jong, who's just come in, which means probably Ivan Rakitic days are definitely numbered, and he is yet to agree a deal. If we are interested in him, I wouldn't take him, because he's going to look for a last big paycheck, isn't it? He's aging, and especially against Liverpool, he got exposed big time. He got exposed. We don't need someone like that in the midfield. With all due respect, he's such a fantastic player, but I don't think he fits our philosophy. Does he have the pressing in him? No. Does he have the age on his side? No. It's as simple as that. So I wouldn't really consider him as a United player. If he does end up coming, all in all, I'll be disappointed. He has loads of experience, but I will be disappointed with the transfer. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think if we should get Rakitic, and if it does come, would he be playing week in, week out, and would he be a success given his age and given how fast the Premiership is? Let me know in the comments below. On to the next one. So apparently Pepe, so Napoli. Okay, so apparently Pepe went to Napoli, is about to go to Napoli, because his agent and his representatives has travelled to Nepal to meet the leadership of the Blue Club. Steps forward in the negotiation: 5 million the request for engagement for the player, and 5 million for the commission requested by the agents. So apparently there is also competition for Manchester United, a club interested in the player. According to the report, the negotiation remains complicated, but compared to 2 weeks ago, the striker gave more significant openings to the Naples situation. Now, I haven't seen much of him, I have to be honest with you, but I would like him, especially if considering the fact that Lukaku is potentially leaving. Well, he's leaving, isn't it? So we're very light, as discussed earlier. We're very light up front. He is an out and out number 9. He's very pacey. He scored 20 goals or something like that roughly last season. He's definitely gave a better ratio. He's athletic as well, and I wouldn't mind taking a pop at him, isn't it? It's as simple as that. I wouldn't really mind. But can we make that deal? Can Ed Woodward have the balls to make that deal? Don't think so. It's as simple as that. We're too slow, and I think we have other pressing concerns in other areas. For me, the priority is a centre-back, first priority, then a centre midfielder, second priority. Then the striking position, because if we don't improve this, the strikers will not get a chance or sniff at all. But let me know, you guys. I have not seen him play. I've just read the stats. I've read a lot about him. He seems like a good player. But if you guys have seen it, let me know in your thoughts in the comments below if he is good, if he is worth the signing. On to the next one. So we've got a bit of news around Fred. Apparently Galatasaray is interested in Fred on a loan deal. However, we have rejected it. So the claims from Turkey regarding Galatasaray's interest in the Brazilian and goodness say their manager Faith Terim has now made the 24-year-old his priority. The Super League side lost both Fernando and Badio Ndia this month and are keen to add more players ahead of the Champions League campaign. So apparently Manchester United have rejected the loan offer. Personally, for me, I will keep him for another season to prove himself. considering the fact that we already need midfielders. You know, he's not the best midfielder, you know, but he's the only one we have. One of the few that we have that has experience enough. You know, McTominay is not that experienced. Andres Perez is not that experienced. So we've realistically got Pogba and Matic, who's the most experienced. Fred is more experienced, especially considering the fact that he has played in Champions League and he has already one season under his belt at United. But I will keep him. I'll definitely give him one more season. If after this season he is not a success, then yeah, flog him away. Whether it's loan or transfer, flog him away. The only game I really remember him having a good game against was PSG away. He was phenomenal that game, and more of that. If he does more of that, and if he performs more like that, then why not? It's as simple as that. Why not give him a chance? He can be. I do still believe he can be a very good impact player. Whether he does the 90 minutes, I'm not sure. He does have mistakes in him. I've seen him enough. He's got a lot of misplaced passes. For Brazilian, his dribbling skills are not that best, but he is very bitey. He's very, very energetic. He just needs to pick and choose his moments, when to go forward, when to step back. These are the things that I have noticed while watching him on television, watching him live as well. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you guys think we should give Fred another chance in the red shirt? On to the last bit of news, which is around Dybala. So these news are not going away. Twitter Sport again, I don't know how reliable they are. They are simply rehashing the news again. Apparently Manchester United are in the front row to sign Dybala. The Twitter Sport reckon there's a dream partnership being bought off at a Premier League club, and that will see Dybala team up with Marcus Rashford. It's again claimed that to compensate the Argentina for a year without Champions League football, United will offer him a super contract and lead role in the relaunch of the most important and noble clubs in the world. Juventus want around 80 to 100 million euros. Okay, Dybala, I have, as I said over and over and over again, I do not doubt his ability. I only doubt his adaptability in the Premiership. I do not believe in a team like Manchester United, in a team like Liverpool, he will succeed. He will succeed definitely in a team like Man City, because they play a lot of passing movement. With us lot, we are not playing that, and with Liverpool, they are not playing that. Dybala excels in that position. One of his greatest assets is his passing ability. If we look at potentially, if he does come and we look at the partnership between Rashford and Dybala, it looks fantastic on paper. Rashford got pace, he can get behind the defense. Dybala's a great number 10. He can drop in and pick that pass, you know, like a little bit of a playmaker role. He can pick that pass, and I can see a partnership forming. But for 80 to 100 million euros, I think we got better and bigger pressing concerns in different departments. If Lukaku goes and we recoup most of the money and add another 20-30 million pound and get this guy, fantastic. That will give us another option up front. Seeing the front three of Dybala, Martial and Rashford will be a delight. How will they link up? How will Dybala link up? I don't know. It will take time for him, in my opinion, to get to the level of playing in the Premiership. So maybe a year wasted. Another super contracts, you know, we've already got one of those, isn't it? Alexis Sanchez and De Gea. I don't know if he's gonna upset the balance. Obviously Rashford's earning 300k, reportedly up to 300k a week. So we got big contracts. So let's not give away big contracts. Let's give away small contracts to players who actually want to come to United to play for the badge and shirt. Dybala, I think, can be a success, but will he really play for the badge and shirt, especially considering that he'll get a big contract? Or will he be another Alexis Sanchez? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But these are all the news, guys. Thank you so much for the support of the channel. Make sure you smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing, especially in transfer news around Manchester United. I'll be bringing you tactical analysis very soon, as the season starts. Match reviews and previews are coming as soon as the season starts, but at the moment I'm covering a lot of transfer news and speculation, obviously, and I can see a lot of interaction happening in my channel. It's fantastic to see. I've met a few very good United fans, and I've enjoyed going and checking out their videos, and we'll see where this channel goes in that sense. And this was my first ever premiere, Won't know how it goes until I see it live, obviously. But if it is a big success, I will be doing these a bit more, and I'll also be doing a live streams around this. I wouldn't mind talking for almost 20 minutes on live streams, isn't it? It'll be fantastic, and maybe do a longer show, because on live stream I'll get a lot more people coming in and talking to me live, and I can answer questions and we can have a bit of a discussion going. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining, and as always, I catch you guys in the next upload.